Good evening, welcome to Daily News. This is Lucas bringing you the latest news. According to a report of European Union, announced that critical raw material CRMA will ensure that Europe has safe and sustainable supply for critical raw material. The goal is for 40% of key raw material come from domestic processing from 2030, and reliance on any single third country will not exceed 65%. At present, China currently supplies 98, 97, and 93% of rare earth, lithium, and magnesium used for semiconduction, electric vehicle battery, solar and wind power, and other industry. They estimate that by 2030, at least 10% critical raw material consumed for each year must come from domestic extraction, 40% come from domestic manufacturing, and 50% come from recycling. The proportion for critical raw material come from single third country cannot exceed 65%. Chinese high carbon Ferrochrome price jumped significantly by around 2.9% earlier this week. This should provide outlook for the upcoming Ferrochrome benchmark price for the Q2 2024 and influence price for the 400 series stainless steel in the particular. According to data released by UBA Germany in 2023, German greenhouse gas emissions decreased by about 10.1% year-on-year to about 673 million tons, and the recent decline marked for the most significant rise since 1990. UBA pointed out that the increase in renewable energy contributed to the significant decline. UBA anticipates that if the decline path continues, Germany will reach its 2030 climate target, decreasing its greenhouse gas emissions by 65% to compare to 1990, and might further cut its emissions to net zero by 2045. A German producer, Independent Steel, carbon steel, stainless steel, and metal distributor, announced its financial performance in 2023. It rated operating income before material special effect of 190 million euro, decreasing by 87% year-on-year. Meanwhile, its annual sales decreased by 16% year-on-year to 7 billion euro. In the 2030, Klöckner expanded its next-gen product and service portfolio, which represented Klöckner reaching another milestone in reducing carbon emissions. Compared to 2019, the company cut 52% directly controllable carbon emissions. Besides, after its U.S. subsidiary, Klöckner Metal Corporation, acquired Nation Material of Mexico, its product and service portfolio was expanded, with further cost orders from automotive industrial customers to increase significantly. Italian engineering giant Tenova, a pioneering developer and provider of sustainable solutions for the green transition of the metal industry, has been awarded a significant contract by Nippon Steel Corporation, Japan's largest steel maker and one of the world's most renowned steel producers. The contract involved and supply of the Experimental DRI reduction plant (EDRP) for Nippon Steel Corporation Hasaki R&D Center. The EDRP will play a crucial role in the testing and validating and the direct reduction for low-grade iron ore using hydrogen as the sole reducing agent. This innovative technology holds immense potential for decarbonizing the steel industry, aligned with a global right toward a more sustainable future. Brazilian miner multinational giant Vale expands nickel market to swim to a global deficit on the 2028 from their current oversupply, to top Vale executives said on Thursday, adding that they are very strong on nickel fundamental and despite at a short-term plan, they were focusing on the long-term gain. U.S. apparent consumption of steel and stainless steel scrap increased from 48 million tons in the 2022 to 50 million tons on the 2023. Among them, compared to the 2023 to the 2022, the scrap volume from domestic mill increased from 4.7 million tons to 4.1 million tons, but the procurement from the steel decreased from the 59 million to 58 million tons. Especially, Canada was the main U.S. scrap import source, and Turkey was the biggest US scrap export destination. New Zealand-based scrap metal trading platform Buddy has launched a marketplace for business-to-business B2B metal recycling that connected buyers directly with sellers. According to Buddy, it's the first platform for the scrap reducer and buy scrap reducer and arm to support a metal reducer market transition from the manual digital procurement process. It includes the most trade administration. Thank you for watching the Daily News. Tomorrow we keep back to more topics. Until then, stay tuned. Thank you and goodbye.